Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us from. I want to welcome you officially to Kwadwo'sei TV on YouTube. If today happens to be the first time you are watching us, I want to urge you subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button and share with your friends. Send any day kanya Kwadwo'sei TV. Call me subscribe and also yen na yensua de yɛka yɔnkofa mu asɛm, yɛka awareɛ mu asɛm, yɛka brabo mu asɛm. Enti mama wakɔ aba, I want to officially welcome you to today's edition. Today I am speaking, or we are speaking on the subject, must I marry at all costs? Must I marry at all costs? As I said, me ware kwan bia so as I said me ware ana. Ɛno na ɛyɛ dwumadie ne nkɔmmɔ a yɛbɛdi ne nnɛ. Must I marry at all costs? Esake moko akpe mi ba befra bani ehi alo eji. Must I marry at all costs? Jesus eka asɛm bi ebere oni n'asuafoɔ no ɛkasa on Matthew chapter 19. And when they got to the verse 10, this is what the disciples said. This is what the disciples said. The disciples said, then the disciples said to him, if such is the case between a man and his wife, it is better not to marry. I want to take it again. I'm reading from the ESV, Matthew chapter 19, verse 10. The disciples said to him, if such is the case between a man and his wife, it is better not to marry. Maybe so say, as some, religious people and religious leaders, say malam for, say for, say asoria candy for. My dream on say, a young from Swobi, and now from Swobi, and a year propagate say, as I saw baby, I worry, as I saw baby, I worry, into your trap fasting, the amo baby, your trap fasting, the ama baby, say on mom pie said the bear, obenya worry. But Master me be so, and I say, is it the case that everybody must marry? Is it the case? So as I saw beer what we see under the sun, as I saw warrior now. Say a share I can cancel my yesu. And in a swing for a ya or can ye dia. And then yamin me be yano, a swing for nanka say yano say. Sasana warrior ni moon some etia dia. If such is the case between a man and then the woman or the wife there, and then you say obiana worry. And I want to intend agree with the disciples on this matter. Because you know what? In my mind, there are 3 or 4 things that if you are into it, or if you don't have it, you must not marry. Say any man nine and I mean say bi wa say wo saa de ni mu ana say untimi nye saa de no a ense say wo ware. The di kan say if the man is impotent, he must not marry. Bema ya saw ana say bema ohunni ho. When a man is impotent, you don't have ejaculation, you don't have erection. You don't have erection. You must not go into marriage. Men ware, men ha obi baba. Men ka the case while you were potent na owari wie ye no and ebi ayare bi ebi akwanhia bi ebi abibi nti now you are not potent again. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Men ka dia ba wa wunim se wo sori anopa bibi nchia wo wunim se o dwonso a bibi men ko ha obi baba se wo kware no. When you are impotent, when you know that you don't have erection, you don't know that you don't have it, don't go. Menko. The second one is that if you don't have the heart of forgiving or forgiving hearts, enkonko ha obi baba, enkonko ha obi ba bema. Why? Because in marriage, Amos chapter 3 verse 3 says, can 2 walk together unless they agree? Only oba netena. One bear netena. No matter how, let me tell you, no matter how you think you are in love with a woman, no matter how you think you are in love with a man, there's no way you can stay together in peace for 1 year. It is not possible. Ask your minister. Ode bisa osofo. Bisa malam. Sɛ one wo yere one wo kunu betimi atena ase afe baako a akasakasa bia ɛma mo ntem. Can you live with a wife? You ask your minister, ask your catechist, ask your malam, ask whoever that is it possible that I stay with my wife for 1 year without having an issue? I mean an issue is an issue, not necessarily fighting, but an issue. But an issue would then come. Enti sɛ wonni akoma a yɛde kyɛ a menkɔware. Ɛsiane sɛ wode ɛfa no sɛ bosome nsia biara asɛm bi bɛba. Sɛ moware mfie 10 a bosome nsia biara asɛm bɛba na kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm bɛba ahodoɔ 12. Wo nso na adeɛ a yɛde bɛyɛ wo 5 years ago ɛda so wɔ tiri mu yi. It means that if you don't have the heart of forgiving, don't go because wakoma, pressure, adwendwen, ebe kum, ebe sell. Esan say one of the criteria is that you must have a heart to forgive because eye den a ese ene tekremampo omoko. And one thing is that so you nipa obi ye wo bone class 2 eda so hye so ehawa na nko ha ho nware. Oyo obi ye obone class 5 when you university sa asem ne da so hawa kakra. So the first thing is that you must have a heart that is able to forgive. If not that, aware na obekom no the bia and last year so yemisa and last 2 years so yemisa you did this same thing last 3 years and you did this same thing last year and all these things will be heightening your heart. The next thing is that if you don't have this one too, don't go into marriage. You must be accommodative. You see, whether we like it or not, all of us, that is yourself and your partner, you are coming from a different homes. Obi oha or da or the kania neda. One so baby o free no on fa kania na. Sadie we betimi de ntokwabo. I'm talking about if you are not accommodative, don't bother yourself going into marriage. Obi oha se oda I just order no count or the no taro, especially man. I said just order no taro. And I want so baby I will free no. O pesa oda we free na what them. Are you following? Obi oda o tun kromo pa. And I want so ansa na obeda no. O bra ansa no wada. Na di o tun kromo yi. Ono na wone na yekoda mpa ba akoso. What I say? So I am even speaking in respect to what can happen in the bedroom. I've not even come out of the bedroom talking about food. No, I've not come there. I'm even speaking about the bedroom setup. Some of us, we want to sleep with the light on, while others want to sleep with the light off. So assuming your wife is the kind of a person who wants to sleep with the light on, and you are also those that want to sleep with the light off. There are others when they sleep, in fact, they struggle to sleep. And at the least of sound, they are awake. Bibiji chere no asore. No asore nso a obra ansa na wada. Na fa ne se wakofa ukunu. Na ukunu tum kromo pa. Na maame wa bra ansa na wada. Na bibi jonso aka no asore. Na asore ye ukunu kromo a otu. The snoring of your partner is making it unbearable for you to sleep. So if you don't have that heart to accommodate, it will be very difficult for you to go into marriage. Do you understand? No. So now let's come out, or let's still stay in the bedroom. You know, there are people that when they want to sleep, ebi oha almost the fan, air conditioner da. I am just mentioning all these things. Me bobo sa niyama we so said the obeti as say Say one year accommodative. One year wadwin say media to mu mempene saa enye saa na yetete me. I did not grow with that. I was not brought up like that. But if that is how my partner is, I must learn to accommodate. So one fast asem na ntu trimu ana untimi mfa ntu trimu a men how because marriage will frustrate you. Marriage will frustrate you. The last one that I will talk about is that when you are somebody who wants everything for yourself, selfishness, me, 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 ade a ye deɛ na menye free mu, ade a ye kɔ me I think that you must not be hurriedly uh, going into marriage because awareɛ no ɛyɛ true, and by law what you have is for your wife or for your husband. Likewise, what you have is also for your wife or your husband. Enti sɛ biribiara woyɛ obi a biribiara yɛ me deɛ ɛna me deɛ ɛna me deɛ a awareɛ ɛmmoa wo. Wonim, ma meka asɛm a ɛyɛ nokware bi nkyerɛ wo. And this I am speaking as a matter of fact of what I have known and what I know. Must we get married at all costs? I'm still speaking on that subject. I'm still speaking on that. Must I marry at all costs? Maybe, in fact, no, go Dubai, Eko ba. In fact, she was not a woman as at that time. She was a lady. Kotogo, tutu kwanye, very good business woman. Ɛna nkurɔfoɔ na wɔnware ɛna wonyi ɛna wɔnware ɛna wonyi ɛna otietie pressure ya na ne sɔfoɔ ɛkeka ya na ne sɔfoɔ ɛconnecting ne to aberanteɛ bi a ɛwɔ asɔre mu afei aberanteɛ no ne maame no ware wie ya ɛna sese deɛ ɛna kakra no watu kwan ɛna ne daabi awareɛ deɛ sɛ ɔyɛ aduane ma me ɔtena ase saa. Do you know what has happened finally? Maame no a business has been shattered. Why? Because Bemana Waware no, she must learn to submit into what submit into Kwaya or Kwa or this Ikaman Crawford when they go to bring her inferior goods. Ababa will be a pentama ware. She was aiming and eyeing that she would have been a medical doctor. She was thinking she would have been a medical doctor. But Oko Ware, you know, Beman say, Medi Oba Wako school baby. I still want to ask you. Deɛ wate deɛ yɛkeka any deɛ ɛkɔ so nyinaa, are you still of the opinion that you must marry at all costs? Obi aware ɔkɔ ware yɛ nti ne nyame som koraa ato nsuo mu. Obi aware ɔkɔ ware yɛ nti ɔno ankasa na brabɔ has gone into a mess. Ɛma ɔsɔfoɔ mfa pressure nto so. Ɛma maame mfa pressure nto so. Emma, don't allow your society to put pressure on you. Never allow your family, your friends, your church, your mother, whoever that is close to you, put pressure on you. Marriage is good. I tell you, marriage is good. But don't let them let you do it under duress. In its own time, when you find that which is suitable to you, then you do it. The Lord be your help. Awurade nka yɛn ho awareɛ yɛ de nanso enti obi ano asɛm ɛmma dadwen no ɔhaw bi mɛtɔɔ so ɛmma w'ani so adi hu no ɛne wo daakye bi a wɔhyehyɛ no awareɛ nti unsie na amonamono. Don't bury your aspiration and your visions because of peer pressure. The Lord be with you. My name still remains Ɔhwɛfo Kwadwo'sei. Me say hwɛ yɛn Ɔhwɛfo Kwadwo'sei TV. Share link no. Share the link, subscribe and share the link. I will see you very soon on another subject that will be of interest. Send your comments, send your what's the name, whatever suggestion you have under the comment section, and we will be here to address them one by one. The Lord be your help. Peace, shalom. We shall meet you at the other side. Bye bye.